Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a man named Kwame, who had a wife, Oma, and two beautiful children, a boy named Kojo and a girl named Abina. Despite being blessed with a loving family, Kwame spent most of his time and money on unnecessary pleasures outside the home. He neglected his family, enjoying life in the company of friends, wasting money on lavish spending, and ignoring the responsibilities of being a father. While Kwame squandered his resources, his family suffered greatly. Oma, Kojo, and Abina went through hard times, facing discrimination and ridicule from the villagers. People looked down on them because Kwame, who should have been a provider and protector, was absent from their lives. Oma, a strong and resilient woman, refused to let the situation break her. She encouraged her children to work hard and keep faith, despite the challenges they faced. Kojo and Abina took odd jobs, working on farms, at construction sites, and doing whatever labor they could find to help support their family. Despite their difficult circumstances, they also studied hard, taking their mother's advice seriously. Oma always reminded them that education would be their way out of poverty and hardship. As the years passed, Kojo and Abina excelled in their studies. Eventually, they both secured good jobs, furthered their education, and even traveled abroad for better opportunities. Through hard work, resilience, and their mother's guidance, they rose from their struggles and became successful. Meanwhile, Kwame's life took a downward spiral. His money ran out due to his reckless spending, and as his fortunes faded, he was forced to sell off his properties. He lost everything and became homeless, a punishment for his neglect of his family. As his suffering grew, people advised him to seek forgiveness from his family, but shame and guilt weighed heavily on him. He felt unworthy of their forgiveness and hesitated for a long time. However, one day, after much reflection, Kwame found the courage to face his past. He decided to seek out Oma, Kojo, and Abina, and ask for forgiveness. When he arrived, he was met with a surprise. His children had bought Oma a big house and were throwing her a birthday celebration, a stark contrast to the life of struggle he had left them in. Tears filled Kwame's eyes as memories of the past flooded his mind. The years of hardship and abandonment, the pain he had caused his family, and the life lessons he had ignored weighed heavily on him. With a heart full of regret, Kwame knelt before his family, asking for their forgiveness. Oma, who had held the family together through those difficult times, spoke gently to her children. No matter what, he is still your father. You only get one father in this life. If you have space in your heart to forgive him, then do so, not because I ask, but because it is what you truly feel. Forgiveness will heal you all, and we can be a family once again. Moved by their mother's words, Kojo and Abina reflected on the struggles they had endured. Though the pain was deep, they realized that forgiving their father would free them from the burden of resentment. Together, they embraced Kwame, letting go of the past and welcoming a new beginning. It was a moment filled with emotion, tears, and relief, as the family was reunited once again. The past would not be forgotten, but it would no longer define them. They had grown stronger through their trials, and through forgiveness, they became whole once more. From that day forward, Kwame vowed to be the father he had failed to be in the past. The family's story became one of redemption, resilience, and the power of forgiveness, a reminder that love and unity can overcome even the greatest of life's challenges.